we need to do this in one take because I don't want to be eating too many biscuits. So let's do this. Cheers! Today we have coffee and a biscuit. So why did I stop the keto diet? Because I love a biscuit and I love to dip it in my coffee. And this is one thing I couldn't have on the keto diet. So it's coffee and not wine today. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Andri. Feels if I've got biscuit around my mouth now. So today's video is why did I stop the keto diet? So, mainly because I enjoy biscuits, cakes, chocolate and all the lovely things that you're not allowed to have on the keto diet. So I'm not an expert on the keto diet, and to be honest I didn't really do the keto diet properly, so I don't know if I should be calling it the keto diet, but just for the purpose of this video we will refer to it as the keto diet. I was eating very low carbs, I'd cut out sugar almost totally, so I would be very specific on the ingredients. Everything I bought I checked the packaging, making sure there was no sugar, glucose or anything ending with O's, you know. So I was really careful. Now the reason I say I wasn't doing the keto diet properly was because with the keto diet you count your macros, so you're supposed to have so many fats, you know, it's a high fat diet, so much protein and very little carbohydrates, and I think it was under 20 grams of carbohydrates that you were supposed to eat. I was keeping my carbs very low as well, and you know, nothing with sugar or pastries or anything like that, and you were even limited with your vegetables. So basically anything that grew underground, potatoes, carrots, you know, that sort of thing you weren't supposed to have on the keto diet. And I missed all these things, and this is it. I love my carrots. You know, it's like having a roast dinner. So you'd have a roast dinner, and like for us when we have our roast dinners, it would be your roast of whatever you're having, and you have your Yorkshire puddings, so you're not allowed Yorkshire puddings, would have roast carrots and parsnips, so you're not supposed to have carrots and parsnips, and what else, and your roast potatoes, so you couldn't have roast potatoes. So what was I gonna eat with my, you know, roast? So it's basically your roast and maybe broccoli or spinach, you know, some sort of leafy vegetable. And that gets pretty boring. You know, yes, you do lose weight with the keto diet. There's no denying that. Even with me, I didn't, you know, I wasn't counting macros. I have a big appetite. So, you know, you're having a big breakfast and you're still losing weight. So you'd have a big breakfast and then your dinner. But what I found with the keto diet was when I was having my breakfast, so my breakfast would probably have been half an avocado, a couple of eggs and maybe some mayonnaise. That would be my breakfast, and that would fill me up for most of the day. And if I did get peckish, I would snack on cheese. Sounds wonderful because I love cheese, you know. And then you would have your dinner, so you could have, you know, a steak with a cream sauce. It sounds just wonderful. It's wonderful until you start missing all the things that you're not allowed to have. So when I first did it a couple of months ago, I think it was just before I went on holiday, you know, I did, as soon as I went on it, from the first week I lost about 5 pounds. But the minute you stop doing the keto diet or start adding carbs into your diet, those pounds come back on. So when I first started doing it, because I could see the weight coming off, I I thought it was brilliant. And the other thing is, I have a love-hate relationship with sugar. I think it's basically if I don't eat properly during the day and I eat too many sugary things, I get the shakes, I get sweaty and all of that. So that was another reason I wanted to start the keto diet. I didn't have a great amount of weight to lose, and people looking at me wouldn't think I have any weight to lose. But at the moment, I am at the heaviest that I've ever been. The weight started creeping on when I hit my 50s. It was still when I was, you know, really quite active. So I was working, I would go to the gym, I was looking after my mom, looking after the house, doing a lot. And again, the weight started creeping on. So I started doing my homework and then kind of got to understand from the videos that I'd been watching, it was all down to hormones and the keto diet would be the best thing for it, which is why I decided to do the keto diet. And I did, like I said, I did lose weight. I could see the difference. People around about me couldn't really see a difference in me. I felt a lot less bloated. But honestly, it's not a diet I could do for the rest of my life. And really, you should. If you know, it's a lifestyle change, the keto diet. It's something that you're supposed to do for, you know, the rest of your life. It's, you know, and that's what you're supposed to do. I couldn't do that. Apart from anything else, I have a husband who can eat anything he wants and does and never gains weight. So I'm sitting there with my steak, let's say, let's steak, and he'd have his vegetables and his potatoes and then his dessert after. And I'm like, you know, you feel deprived at the end of the day. And you know, I'm at an age now, I'm in my 50s, I don't want to feel deprived. You know, if I want to have a biscuit, I'm gonna have a biscuit, because like my cup says, it says you only live once. Would I love to lose a stone? I would love to lose a stone. I'm about a stone heavier than I've ever been before. And I either have to accept that that's the way I'm going to be now, you know, or the diet. And I probably will do some other diet. What I am doing just now, I'd like to say, what I am doing just now is I'm doing this kind of fasting thing where you don't eat for 16 hours and you eat within an 8-hour period. So I'm trying that. For me, that's really quite easy, because within those 16 hours, it includes your sleep. And I don't really eat in the mornings anyway, so I get up, I do whatever I'm going to do in the house, I go off to the gym, come home, do whatever I'm going to do, and by that time the 16 hours are up and I'm ready to eat my breakfast. So I've only been off the keto diet this week. I decided at the weekend there that I wasn't going to do it. It wasn't for me, and the first thing I had, I think, was a bag of wine gums, you know, gummies. When I said bag of wine gums, yeah, bag of wine gums. And I thoroughly enjoyed them. I haven't put on great amounts of weight. I still would like to get back to the way I was. Maybe that's just the way I was because I was a lot younger and this is the way I'm going to be. I don't know. I'm trying this just now. I do exercise. Anybody that knows me, if you've been with me for a while, you know I'm a bit of an exercise freak, although I have cut down my exercise a lot more now. I'm only exercising from Monday to Thursdays now, because I have my granddaughter on a Friday and I do things with my granddaughter. I've decided I'm not exercising at the weekend because I like to get all my videos and things organised for the weekend, and I enjoy that, and that's something I enjoy. So I'm at a stage in my life now that I want to do things that I enjoy. So if I go to the gym, it means you know, your hair's getting all messed up and blah blah blah, and then when you're going to sit down and do a video, you need to look kind of respectable and kind of nice. I know I look messy in my vlogs, but that's real life. When I do sit down videos like this, I like to look presentable. So I have loved coming off the keto diet. Honestly, I really have. Now, going back to the keto diet, When I first started it, I was terrified of getting the keto flu, what they call the keto flu, because you're shocking your body into, you know, not having any carbs, and your body's having to work a different way to burn fats. But honestly, I never ever got that. When I first started it, I was really up for the keto diet, and I really was enjoying it. And then went on holiday, came off it when I was on holiday, came back, got back on it, but really didn't enjoy it when I came back, and I thought, I'm not doing it. You know, if I feel like a biscuit, if I feel like some bread, if I want some pasta, I'm gonna have it. You know, if I want a cereal in the morning, I suppose, you know, I mean, it was eggs every morning. I enjoy a good scrambled egg or a boiled egg. But I tell you, when you have a boiled egg, nothing beats dipping your toast in that boiled egg. Honestly. And there are things and flours and almond flours and all that which are always a lot more expensive, but you know, I really have decided it's not for me, you know. And you know, with the keto diet you can have your wine. I was having my wine, I was having my cheese, all the things that I love. You can have bacon and not worry about it, you know, as long as, you know, you have to watch with bacon and hams and things like that, that, you know, sugar hasn't been added, because it's amazing. When I started reading the ingredients, it's amazing how many things have added sugar in them. So why did I stop the keto diet? One important thing was I was getting severe cramps in my calf muscle, and I'd never suffered from them before. And I say severe, they were excruciating. I would wake up screaming, and the pain would last for hours after. So once the cramp left, I would still feel the pain in my calf muscles, and I only started getting them when I started the keto diet. And they say it's the lack of salts in your muscles and so on and so forth, but I felt I was eating a lot more salt when I was on the keto diet, because I was adding it, because I was very aware of that. You know, the second reason is I felt deprived. I felt as if I was missing out, and like I said, I don't want to be doing that at my age. I don't want to feel deprived. If I feel like something, I'm going to have it. I just need to kind of make my portions a lot smaller and not eat the whole packet of chocolates and the whole packet of wine gums. You know, I've always done that and never had to worry about it before, and maybe now I have to kind of maybe start watching what I eat. You know, I hated being different to everybody else and what everybody else was eating. So if I went out with my husband, you know, that was it. If I ate bread because we were out, we wanted to enjoy ourselves, well then that was you. The weight went back on. As soon as you started eating normally, the weight would go back on. And there's no denying that the keto diet is supposed to be really good for you. If I was to do it properly and count macros, then to me that's like counting calories. So, you know, if I want my carrot, I'm going to have my carrot. If I want my biscuit, I'm going to have my biscuit. So, for me, the keto diet didn't work. I know for many people, for thousands of people, it works. Like I said, it's a lifestyle change. Will I try and keep carbs down? Well, it's made me now a lot more aware of carbs. So, at the moment, I'm still thinking about it, but if I feel like a sandwich, I'm gonna have a sandwich. This is my new way of thinking now. If I feel like something, I'm gonna have it. I'm just not gonna have a mountain full of it, which is probably what I was doing before. And the fact when I come in from the gym, because I haven't had something to eat, I'm really hungry. So I'm aware of that now. I'm aware of not overeating, which I can easily do. And it's probably and honestly why I have gained weight. You know, maybe my body is not as efficient as it was when I was in my 20s and in my 30s and even in my 40s. You know, maybe it doesn't burn fats and carbs and everything as well as it did before. So I'm just gonna maybe not eat and drink so much. So cheers on that one. Hope it's been helpful for you. Let me know if you've tried it, if you've come off it, what you think of it. So on that note, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. If you'd like to see more videos from me, I will link to here. And remember, I always love a thumbs up, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!